Good day, everyone. We are tasked to go over the annual report for 2020 of Ayala Corporation, and based on Ayala Corporation's 2020 annual report, we are to provide answer to the following questions. Identify the different business units of Ayala Corporation and discuss their products. Ayala Corporation, the parent company, is the holding company of one of the oldest and largest business groups in the Philippines. The parent company is organized as a holding company holding equity interests in the Ayala Group, one of the largest and most diversified groups in the Philippines. Ayala's business activities are divided into real estate, financial services, telecommunications, water, industrial technologies, power, infrastructure, healthcare, education, and technology ventures. Ayala's real estate business is primarily conducted through its subsidiary Ayala Land Incorporation. Ayala Land is the largest and most diversified real estate conglomerate in the Philippines. It is engaged in land acquisition, planning, and development of large-scale integrated mixed use, and many more that will be further discussed later. To carry on its business in an organized and efficient manner, Ayala Land structured its operations into key strategic business lines such as property development, commercial leasing, hotels and resorts, and services. Property development is composed of the Strategic Land Bank Management Group, Visayas Mindanao Group, Residential Business Group, and MCTBHD, which is Ayala Land's listed subsidiary in Malaysia. The Strategic Land Bank Management Group handles the acquisition, planning, and development of large-scale, mixed-use, and sustainable estates, and the development and sale or lease of its commercial lots in its estates in Metro Manila and the Luzon region. The Visayas Mindanao Group handles the acquisition, planning, and development of large-scale, mixed-use, and sustainable estates, and the development and sale or lease of its commercial lots in its estates in key cities in the Visayas and Mindanao region. The Residential Business Group handles the development and sale of residential and office condominiums and house and lots for the luxury, upscale, middle-income, affordable, and socialized housing segments, and the development and sale of commercial lots under the following brands: Ayala Land Premier for luxury lots, residential and office condominiums; Alveo Land Corporation for upscale lots, residential and office condominiums; Avida Land Corporation for middle-income lots, house and lot packages, and residential and office condominiums; Amaya Land Corporation for affordable house and lot packages and residential condominiums; and Bella Vita Land Corporation for socialized house and lot packages. MCTBHD is a publicly listed property developer in Malaysia engaged in land acquisition, planning, and development of residential condominiums for sale for the middle income. Commercial leasing involves the development and lease of shopping centers through Ayala Malls, and offices through Ayala Land Offices, co-working spaces through the Clock-In brand, and standard factory buildings and warehouses under the A-Logis brand, and the development, management, and operation of hotels and resorts through Ayala Land Hotels and Resorts Incorporated, and co-living spaces through the Flats brand. Services include construction, property management, and air transport. Construction of Ayala Land and third-party projects and land development is done through Makati Development Corporation. Property management, which involves facilities management of Ayala Land and third-party projects, operation of water and sewage treatment facilities in some Ayala Land projects, distribution of district cooling systems, and the bulk purchase and supply of electricity for energy solutions are the bulk purchase and supply of electricity for energy solutions are done through Ayala Property Management Corporation. Airline service to Ayala Land's tourism estates in Leo, Palawan, and Sicogon Island Resort is provided by AirSwift through its fleet of 4 modern turboprop aircrafts. Its involvement in financial services is through an affiliate, the Bank of the Philippine Islands, which is BPI, which together with its subsidiaries form a universal banking group in the Philippines. It offers a diverse range of products and services in consumer and corporate banking, as well as in asset management, payments, insurance, investment banking, foreign exchange, leasing, and securities distribution. BPI's principal subsidiaries are the following: BPI Family Savings Bank Incorporated, which is BPI's flagship platform for retail lending, in particular housing and auto loans. It is also one of BPI's primary vehicles for retail deposits. BPI Capital Corporation, an investment house focused on corporate finance and the underwriting, distribution, and trading of debt and equity securities. BPI Direct Banco Incorporated, a savings bank, serves microfinance customers through branch, digital, and partnership channels. BPI International Finance Limited, a deposit-taking company in Hong Kong, which provides deposit services as well as client-directed sourcing services for international investments. BPI Remittance Center Hong Kong Limited, a licensed money service operator in Hong Kong, servicing the remittance services to beneficiaries residing throughout the Philippines. Bpi Europe. It is a UK licensed bank offering retail deposit products and money services, servicing retail customers, primarily targeting the Filipino community. BPI Century Tokyo Lease and Finance Corp., a non-bank financial institution that provides financing services pursuant to the Financing Company Act. BPI or MS Insurance Corp. It is a non-life insurance company. BPI Asset Management and Trust Corporation, a standalone trust corporation serving both individual and institutional investors with a full suite of local and global investment solutions. Lastly, BPI Investment Management Incorporated, a wholly owned subsidiary of the bank, and serves as the bank's manager and investment advisor to the ALFM mutual funds. BIMI is also responsible for formulating and executing the fund's investment strategies. BPI also offers a wide range of corporate and retail banking products. The bank has two major categories for products and services. The first category covers its core financial intermediation business, which includes deposit taking, lending, and securities investments. The second category covers services ancillary to the bank's financial intermediation business and from which it derives transaction-based commissions, service charges, and other fees. These include investment banking and corporate finance fees, asset management and trust fees, stock brokerage fees, credit card-related fees, rental or bank assets, income from insurance subsidiaries, and service charges or commissions. Ayala's telecommunications business is carried out through an affiliate, Globe Telecom Incorporated, a leading telecommunications company in the Philippines. It serves the telecommunications and technology needs of consumers and businesses across an entire suite of products and services, including mobile, fixed, broadband, data connectivity, internet, and managed services. It has major interests in financial technology, digital marketing solutions, venture capital funding for startups, and virtual health care. The Globe Group is composed of the following companies. Globe provides digital wireless communication services in the Philippines under the Globe Postpaid, Globe Prepaid and TM brands using a fully digital network. It also offers domestic and international long-distance communication services or carrier services. Innov Communications Incorporated is a wholly owned subsidiary that holds a license to provide digital wireless communication services in the Philippines. Innov also has a license to establish, install, operate, and maintain a nationwide local exchange carrier service. Innov and TechZone Philippines Incorporated Tech Global Data Incorporated, a joint venture company formed for the purpose of operating and managing all kinds of data centers and providing information, technology-enabled, knowledge-based, and computer-enabled support devices. GTI Business Holdings Incorporated. It is a wholly owned subsidiary with authority to provide VoIP services. GTI was incorporated and registered under the laws of the Philippines as a holding company of the following: GTI Corporation, Globe Telecom HK Limited, Globe Globetel European Limited and subsidiaries, Globetel Singapore, Third Pillar Business Applications Incorporated and a subsidiary, KLM Pacific Corporation and subsidiaries. Kickstart Ventures Incorporated is formed for the purpose of investing in individual, corporate, or startup business and to do research, technology, development, and commercialization of new business ventures. Asticom Technology Incorporated is primarily engaged in providing business process and shared service support as well as IT system integration and consultancy services. Globe Capital Venture Holdings Incorporated, primarily engaged in purchasing, subscribing, owning, holding, assigning real and personal property, shares of stock, and other securities. Bayan Telecommunications Incorporated, provider of data and communication services such as dedicated domestic and international leased lines, frame relay services, internet access, and other managed data services like digital subscriber lines. BTI subsidiaries are the following: Radio Communication of the Philippines Incorporated, Telecom's Infrastructure Corporation of the Philippines, Sky Internet Incorporated, Globetel Japan, and DTN Land Incorporated. Tao Dharma operate and maintain retail stores in strategic locations within the Philippines that will sell telecommunications or internet-related services and devices, gadgets, and accessories. G Towers Incorporated, a fully owned subsidiary of Globe Telecom, but still under pre-operating stage as of reporting date. Yondu Incorporated, engaged in development and creation of wireless products and services accessible through mobile devices or other forms of communication devices, and it also provides internet and mobile value-added services, information technology, and technical services including software development and related services. Electronic Commerce Payments, or ECPay. It provides IT and e-commerce solutions including but not limited to prepaid phone and internet products, bills, payments, and others. Ayala's investments in water infrastructure is under Manila Water Company Incorporated or MWC. MWC holds the right to provide water treatment, water distribution, sewerage, and sanitation services to more than 7 million people in the East Zone, comprising a broad range of residential, semi-business, commercial, and industrial customers. The group has a holding company for all its domestic operating subsidiaries in Manila Water Philippine Ventures Incorporated. Currently under MWPV are bulk water supply businesses, which includes Metro Iligan Water Company Incorporated, Manila Water Consortium Incorporated, Cebu Manila Water Development Incorporated, Davao del Norte Water Infrastructure Company Incorporated, and Water Company Incorporated. Second is water distribution and used water services businesses. This includes Boracay Island Water Company, Clark Water Corporation, AAA Water Corporation, Filipinas Water Consortium Holdings Corp., Obando Water Company Incorporated, MWPV South Luzon Water Corporation, Bulacan Water Company Incorporated, North Luzon Water Company Incorporated, Leyte Water Company Incorporated, Aqua Centro MWPV Corporation, Metro Iligan Water Company Incorporated, Kalasha Water Company Incorporated. Lastly are the business-to-business water and used water service businesses. This includes Aqua Centro MWPV Corporation, Bulacan MWPV Development Corporation, Manila Water Technical Ventures Incorporated, Eco Water MWPV Corporation, and Estate Water. The holding company for Manila Water's international venture is Manila Water Asia Pacific. Under MWAP are two affiliated companies in Vietnam, namely Thu Duc Water BOO Corporation and Can Dong Water Supply Joint Stock Company. Also under MWAP are Saigon Water Infrastructure Corporation, a holding company listed in the Ho Chi Minh City Stock Exchange, and Cu Chi Water Supply Sewerage Company Limited. Apart from its operations in Vietnam, MWAP has associates in Thailand and Indonesia through Eastern Water Resources Development and Management Public Company Limited, a fully integrated water supply and distribution company listed in the Stock Exchange of Thailand, and PT Sarana Tirta Ungaran, an industrial water supply operation in Indonesia respectively. Lastly, Manila Water Total Solutions Corporation is a wholly owned subsidiary, handles after-the-meter products and services including pipe laying, integrated wastewater services, the incubation of new sector businesses, and until October 31 of 2020, the sale of healthy family purified water in 5-gallon, 500 ml, and 350 ml bottles in selected areas in Metro Manila. Its international business in electronics manufacturing services and vehicle distribution and retail are under AC Industrial Technology Holdings Incorporated. AC Industrials invests in and manages an integrated and synergistic portfolio of businesses engaged in global manufacturing solutions, emerging technologies, and vehicle assembly, distribution, and retail. AC Motors is a group of companies directly owned by AC Industrials, which are active across the Philippine motor vehicle value chain. It is one of the largest automotive groups in the Philippines, with investments and operations in vehicle assembly and manufacturing, vehicle distribution, and vehicle retail. AC Motors owns and manages 11 Honda dealerships through Honda Cars Makati Incorporated, and 10 Isuzu dealerships through Isuzu Automotive Dealership Incorporated. AC Motors marked its entry into automotive distribution when it was appointed as a distributor of Volkswagen vehicles in the Philippines. AC Motors expanded its distribution arm when it acquired the national distributorship of Kia and Maxus. The Volkswagen and Maxus businesses are housed under Automobile Central Enterprise Incorporated, while the Kia distributorship is held by KP Motors Corporation. AC Motors also actively retails these distributorship brands, both automobile and motorcycle, through Iconic Dealership Incorporated, which as of December 31 of year 2020 owns and operates 4 Volkswagen, 4 Kia, 4 Maxus, and 2 KTM Husqvarna dealership. Integrated Microelectronics Incorporated is alternative Li is alternately referred to as IMI, the company or the group in the entire discussion of Integrated Microelectronics Incorporated. IMI has grown into a global company offering core manufacturing capabilities as well as higher value competencies in design, engineering, prototyping, and supply chain management. IMI is a vertically integrated EMS provider to leading global original equipment manufacturers across industries including computing, communications, consumer, automotive, industrial, and medical electronics segments, as well as the emerging industries like renewable energy. IMI also provides power semiconductor assembly and test services. The following are the four wholly owned subsidiaries of IMI: IMI International, IMI USA Incorporated, IMI Japan Incorporated, and PSI Technologies Incorporated. The parent company is registered with the PEZA as an exporter of printed circuit board assemblies, flip chip assemblies, electronic sub-assemblies, box build products, and enclosure systems. It also provides the following solutions such as product design and development, test and systems development, automation, advanced manufacturing engineering, and power module assembly. It also serves diversified markets in automotive, industrial, medical, communication, storage device, and consumer electronics industries and non-electronic products. Principal products and services are for mobility, connectivity, smart energy, and VII Optronics and STI Limited. Ayala's investments in the power sector are held under AC Energy and Infrastructure Corporation. ACEIC manages a diversified portfolio of renewable and conventional power generation projects and engage primarily in power project development operations. In 2017, AC Energy Incorporated began to expand beyond the Philippines and focused on scaling its renewable investments. The company also strengthened its development and operational capabilities through the acquisition of Bronze Oak Clean Energy, currently Visayas Renewable Corporation, and it is a leading renewable energy developer in the country, and Finma Energy, one of the pioneers in the Philippine power industry. Afterwards, the Ayala Group restructured and announced that it will be consolidating its energy, water, infrastructure, and logistics businesses into the company, which was renamed to AC Energy and Infrastructure Corporation. Meanwhile, Finma Energy was reconstituted as Energy Corporation. Its investments in transport and logistics infrastructure are housed under AC Infrastructure Holdings Corporation. It operates and manages a portfolio of projects in the toll road, rail, contactless payments, and logistics sectors through its various subsidiaries and associates. It develops businesses and infrastructure projects to support the growing needs of the public and private sectors in the areas of mass transportation, mobility, and fulfillment solution services. Muntinlupa-Cavite Expressway or MCX is Ayala's first toll road project which was awarded in 2011 under the government's PPP program. It is a vital access road that links the rapidly growing city of Muntinlupa and the province of Cavite to Metro Manila. MCX serves as an average of 32,840 vehicles daily as of December 2020. Since taking over operations in September 2015, Light Rail Manila Corporation, which operates and maintains LRT-1, has increased the number of light rail vehicles running on the line from 77 to 116 as of end 2020. AF Payments Beep Card sold over 4 million cards and is used across various rail, bus, modern jeepneys, and toll road systems. AC Infra entered the logistics space with its investment in Entrego Fulfillment Solutions Incorporated through a joint venture between Ayala Group and the Global Fashion Group, an affiliate of Zalora. Entrago was initially set up as Zalora's Philippines in-house fulfillment solutions division to ensure delivery lead times and service levels that are aligned with customers' expectations. Entrago helps businesses manage their B2C and B2B logistics and fulfillment needs by providing customized end-to-end solutions. Its technology backbone enables real-time tracking of shipment, providing clients visibility and peace of mind that goods get to their destination. Its business in healthcare is conducted through Ayala Healthcare Holdings Incorporated. It aims to address the unmet need for accessible, affordable, and quality healthcare for all Filipinos by building, investing, and connecting various businesses into an integrated and seamless ecosystem of services across the continuum of care. AC Health proactively invests across three pillars of healthcare: pharma, clinics and hospitals, and digital health. AC Health's investment in pharma aims to establish a supply chain and drug retail network that delivers a wider range of quality, affordable medicines to more Filipinos. This includes Generica Drugstore, a pioneer in generic retail pharmacies. Generica remains committed to offering value-added healthcare services, including innovations such as MedPadala, the Gamot Guide, and a newly launched e-commerce platform via the Generica mobile app. In addition, IE Medica and MedEthics serves as the importer and distributor arm of the company that have become key industry players and have established their presence across various therapeutic areas. IE Medica and MedEthics strengthen the supply chain for AC Health's network of pharmacies and clinics. AC Health offers patients an integrated care delivery network across primary, specialty, and multi-specialty platforms through its clinics and hospitals pillars. This includes the recently expanded Healthway network, now the country's largest chain of retail clinics across multiple formats including family, multi-specialty, and corporate clinics. AC Health also announced its partnership with Cancer Treatment Services International, variant company for its specialty cancer hospital. AC Health has also acquired a controlling stake of the QualiMed Health Network. AC Health also continues to build and invest in health technology solutions through Vigos. Vigo's portfolio of in-house solutions includes an electronic medical record system called Vigo's EMR, which is used across all Healthway family clinics, and the corporate health mobile solutions platforms Vigo's Care. Vigos also launched healthcare super app Health Now, a comprehensive digital platform for online consultations, medicine order and delivery, and diagnostic booking. Vigos also invests in high-potential health technology partners such as AIDE, a digital home health platform, Fibrognostics, an algorithm-based health risk assessment testing tool, and Obvio Health, a virtual clinical trials platform. On May 2 of 2019, Ayala finalized the merger of its wholly owned subsidiary, AC Education Incorporated, to iPeople Incorporated, with iPeople as a surviving entity. iPeople aims to empower Filipino families by delivering accessible, quality education that enables significantly improved employability for our high school and college graduates. Part of iPeople's corporate vision is to innovate education and research towards leading-edge outcomes for its students. The merger brought together 7 schools in diverse socioeconomic and geographic market segments across the nation. First, Affordable Private Education Center, the largest chain of stand-alone affordable private high schools with 22 branches across Mega Manila. It offers junior high school and senior high school with an innovative and progressive approach to both learning and employability at an affordable price point. University of Nueva Caceres provides basic and higher education to students from the Bicol region. National Teachers College, a pioneering private institution for teacher education in the country. It serves students from kinder up to the doctorate level. Mapua University, one of the country's leading engineering and technical universities. It serves students in senior high school, college, and graduate school levels with programs covering engineering and architecture, computer and information science, business, arts and sciences, and media studies. Malayan Colleges Laguna, the best board exam performing private higher education institution in the Calabarzon region. Malayan Colleges Mindanao is the youngest member of the Mapua schools located in Davao City. It offers undergraduate programs in arts and sciences, business, computer and information science, engineering, and architecture and senior high school. Lastly, the Malayan High School of Science, a private junior high school focused preparing its students for STEM programs in college. Lastly is AC Ventures. AC Ventures is Ayala's platform for peeking into new technologies and business models that are relevant to the group. It aims to be an enabler by investing in adjacent businesses that are complementary to Ayala's existing business units and a pathfinder by investing in new sectors, emerging trends, and innovative businesses. Through AC Ventures, Ayala intends to embrace disruptive technologies, and business models as it endeavors to grow its existing businesses and explore new verticals. In 2020, AC Ventures, together with various Ayala Group business units, launched a fund called Ayala Corporation Technology Innovation Venture Fund, or Active Fund. Active Fund is an investment in tech and traditional areas such as data and analytics, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, real estate, retail, and water. AC Ventures holds a 44.7% stake in the Zalora Philippines, the largest fashion and lifestyle e-commerce platform in the country, as well as a 5.9% stake in Mint, a fintech venture with Globe and Ant Financial that operates the fast-rising digital wallet GCash. In 2019, AC Ventures, in partnership with Bpi and the Indivara Group of Indonesia, invested in fintech platform Cortera Exchange.
Now for the second question. For each business unit of Ayala Corporation, provide an example of a business risk it faces and then describe an example of a control that could be used to reduce the business risk your group has identified. First, the Ayala Land Incorporated. Ayala Land is the sole full-time real estate developer in the country, which has a significant presence in all sectors of the property market. With this, the business unit owns a fair share of the property market. However, Ayala Land is still in a highly competitive business environment as there are numerous property developers in each sector. One of its major competition is SM, which owns a number of shopping centers located in its mixed-use estates. Also, there are various competitors in each sector such as Kuok Properties, Robinson's Land, AIG Group, and RCBC. Since it's undeniable that Ayala Land is one of the leading businesses in its relative industry, the improvement of its products and services must always be timely and relevant. Thus, consistent monitoring of all the sectors in the property market is a must, and they should also consider partnering with other developers and open new properties and development. Next is the Bank of the Philippine Islands, or BPI. Just like any financial institution or banking business, BPI faces the risk that borrowers may default or not pay their existing contractual obligations or debts, also known as the credit risk. There should be stringent evaluation and approval of current and prospective clients as a form of control so that the credit risk will be maintained at a minimum level. Third is the Globe Telecom Incorporated. Globe is also a part of a highly competitive business environment due to the presence of huge telecommunications players and numerous alternative services, which might reduce the market share of the company. So, for its relevant control, to ensure that the business unit would be still on edge over its competitors, they should constantly innovate its products and services, like offering new promos for future consumers or incentives for existing clients to ensure customer loyalty and satisfaction. Next is the Manila Water Company Incorporated. Manila Water Company holds the right to provide water and used water services to the eastern side of Metro Manila, which encompasses 23 cities and municipalities. However, there is a risk that its water supply is not enough to provide sufficient and potable water to its service areas for reasons like uncertain weather conditions or El Nino. The water source of MWC comes from the Metropolitan Waterworks and Sewage System and the surface water of the Angat River system. To ensure that enough water supply will be provided, the MWSS continues to implement development projects like the construction of rehabilitated and new deep wells. As for the company, the maintenance of the water treatment and quality of the stored water at maximum level in Angat Dam can supplement future uncertainties. Next is the AC Industrials. Its risk is reputation risk. AC Motors is a group of companies directly owned by AC Industries, but its Volkswagen, Kia, and Maxus business are relatively new to the automotive industry. Consequently, the business is facing a gradual building up of its reputation to the industry. Since the business is still a new entrant, they should consider additional spending on marketing and advertisements so that target customers will be reached and informed about its new products. Next is the Integrated Microelectronics Incorporated, or IMI. IMI provides electronic manufacturing services across industries like computing, communications, consumer, automotive, industrial, and medical electronics segments. Yet, as a manufacturing service, IMI may face the risk of inventory buildup and obsolescence due to the fast changing technology, which might change customers' preferences. So, to compensate for the unpredictable technology changes, the building up of inventories may be lessened through putting tight control in inventory management and creating customer agreements that, in cases of delay and cancellations of orders, the customer will compensate for the obsolete inventory. AC Energy. AC Energy is currently invested in a number of coal-fired plants in the Philippines, but there have been climate change policies which might restrict the use of coal and promote the use of alternative energy sources. Thus, there is a risk that there might be a time in the future when coal-fired plants will be completely prohibited. So, for its relevant control, the company may resort to focusing investments on renewable energy sources so that it would be in line with sustainability regulations and the goal of the corporation as one of its corporate social responsibility of keeping the carbon profile of the corporation low. Next is the AC infrastructure. AC Infrastructure invests mainly in the infrastructure and logistics sectors. The business is subject to uncertainties when it comes to the conduct of its operations and its ability to cost effectively create decisions, thus making them face the operations risk. Some of these uncertainties are the procurement of materials, equipment, and services at reasonable costs, the possible need to raise additional financing to fund transport infrastructure projects, and the ability of the business unit to complete projects at budgeted costs and schedules. So, for its relevant control, there should be a close monitoring and employment of those charged in the operations and its management. Ideally, the human resource in the operations of the business should be experienced professionals so that these uncertainties can be well managed. Also, the entity may benchmark and collect relevant information that will be helpful to the conduct of its operation. AC Health. AC Health may face competition risk. AC Health is also a new entrant to the country's healthcare industry, which is a highly active market full of competitors, and it invests primarily in pharma, clinics, hospitals, and digital health. So with its relevant control, with consideration of the current global pandemic, the business must consider first the hiring of its healthcare professionals and be mindful of cost benefit opportunities. Healthcare is one of the basic needs of any individual and is now highly in demand due to current events. Hence, healthcare professionals are currently scarce in number, so the company should be highlighting so that they will be able to conduct its operation. Next is AC Education or I-People. The education industry is a highly regulated sector. Thus, the entity always faces socio-political risk, like changes in regulations and the views of its consumers. In connection, there are changes in the Philippines' educational environment like the K-12 program, which might affect the services provided by the entity. So for its relevant control, for the business to constantly maintain its image of providing quality education, they should be adaptive of the changes in academic regulation, and there should be continuous research about the current needs of the 21st century learners for the betterment of its educational services. And lastly is HC Ventures. Since AC Ventures is created to invest in new technologies and business models that will be beneficial for Ayala's business units, it can't be denied that the technologies invested into are more theoretical rather than certain facts, thus exposing them to technical risk. Hence, there is a tactical risk that what the business is expecting to achieve cannot be achieved. So, for its relevant control, Ayala's venture fund must be strictly managed. There should be a competent management and research team that will at least ensure that current and future investments in new technologies can provide the corporation's expected return.
Let us proceed to question number 3. For each business unit, categorize its strategy as being focused on customer intimacy, operational excellence, or product leadership. Justify your answer when you identified such strategy. So for the first business unit, Ayala Land. Ayala Land employs product leadership as their business strategy with their sustainable blueprint leaning on productivity and competitiveness. It aims to be a leader of constructing sustainable infrastructure in the Philippines and maintain its current standing and reputation as the Philippines' largest property developer. Their operating principles focus on building a strong brand, which is done through putting more value and efficiently delivering, designing and building quality products, and providing effective solutions, specifically creative and sustainable, which makes the real estate products or services distinguishable from others. This just means that Ayala Land puts emphasis on bringing quality products to the market while staying true to its brand. Next is BPI, or Bank of the Philippine Island. With its vision of building a better Philippines and a goal of providing better access to financial services to every Filipino, BPI has a business strategy of customer intimacy. They acknowledge that their first responsibility is their clients, putting emphasis on their core value of customer service, which focuses on establishing long-lasting relationships with their clients while anticipating, addressing, and understanding each client's financial need. As said in their credo, we do well when our clients do well. Evidence of this is one of their value creation which is financial inclusion and wellness that reaches out to underserved segments and protects their assets through customized products and services. This just means that BPI gives great importance to their customers, focusing on their individual needs as they offer various services like Banco, Pondoco, and others that can cater to all their clients from individuals, enterprises to institutions. They also have various digital channels that makes banking easier for customers. Next is Globe. Globe Telecom Incorporated is a leading full-service telecommunications company in the Philippines, serving the needs of telecommunications and technology needs of consumers and businesses. It employs a product leadership strategy, which is evident in their strategy of accelerating network rollout, which is delivering their commitment to provide the best network experience. This is done through their investments in infrastructure and offering a wide range of digital platforms. This strategy includes modernizing the network and making internet activity increasingly accessible across the country. They also have built new cell sites, upgraded their sites to 4G, LTE, fast-tracked fibernization, and expanded 5G technology. Aside from this, they also improved their digital platform, which is Globe Telecom's mobile wallet GCash, and has collaborated with Microsoft to maximize digital education through Microsoft Office 365 solutions. All the efforts, programs, and projects done by Globe is in proportion to its 2030 goal of leading the country digital transformation. This only proves that Globe is aiming to maintain their lead through continuous innovation of their products and services, setting the bar in the telecommunications industry. Next business unit is the AC Energy. AC Energy Corporation is engaged in the business of power and petroleum exploration, primarily power generation and supply. Aspiring to be the largest listed renewables platform in Southeast Asia, AC Energy pursues product leadership as the AC Energy Way is aspiring and dreaming big and believing that it can achieve what is impossible, while ensuring that its power plants are operating at top efficiency. Part of its strategy is accelerating its renewable energy investments, fully committed to play a meaningful role in the green-led recovery, focusing on plant optimization and reliability. This includes adopting emerging technologies for the renewable expansion like tapping wind ESCO to conduct assessments, studies, and enhancement that will be implemented on its wind turbine operations for its wind farm. It also is set to achieve ISO certifications or international certifications to further improve plant efficiency and productivity while ensuring that health and safety of their workers will be its top priority. This clearly shows that AC Energy remains the forerunner in their industry with numerous renewable and thermal energy projects aiming to further improve their products. Next business unit is Manila Water. Manila Water Company, with over 2 decades of operational experience in the water and wastewater space, offers operational excellence. Companies that pursue this strategy aim to provide reliable products and services conveniently to customers at competitive prices. They focus on operational resilience and efficiency, as well as maximizing its digital platforms. Manila Water have introduced additional digital platforms for its operation to increase ease of use, accessibility, and operational efficiency for the convenience of its customers. They have also focused on ensuring water supply stability to its consumers, laying out approximately 8,000 kilometers of water pipes. Furthermore, they have also closed a number of deals including water supply and sanitation facilities for the San Jose City Water District, which covers construction, rehabilitation, maintenance, and management of the said facilities. They also expressed their commitment to ensuring access to a safe water supply and has sustained near 100% water availability to customers in the East Zone concession despite the ongoing pandemic. Moreover, Manila Water remains focused on its service mission to provide exceptional service to its customers. Next business unit is Integrated Microelectronics Incorporated, or IMI. It brings cutting energy technology to everyday lives and has been enabling innovative solutions and technology first through electronics design, development, and manufacturing. Their operations are highly automated while continuously investing in considerable product design and development to improve product quality and performance at a reasonable cost. Thus, IMI applies operational excellence in their strategy, embedding quality in all operations through the principles of lean or LEAN. IMI's strategy includes the digitalization of processes through IMI's global manufacturing solutions and streamlining its focus to be more accessible to customers. They also give importance to speed and quality, cutting down on time to market and at the same time guaranteeing flexibility, skilled labor, and reduced cost to their partner.
AC Motors. Ayala's industrial technology subsidiary, AC Industrial Technology Holdings Incorporated, manages a predominantly mobility-focused portfolio that includes operating units and investments in high-potential developing technologies. AC Industrials aims to build, launch, and scale up a diverse portfolio of companies in the mobility, connectivity, and innovative energy sectors. The company was organized on the capabilities of Integrated Microelectronics Incorporated, a global leader in manufacturing solutions, and AC Motors, one of the most extensive multi-brand vehicle distribution and dealership groups in the country. Due to AC Industrial's global presence, they can work directly with their markets, partners, and customers. They can uncover, acquire, and create new technology, markets, and opportunities because of their worldwide reach and extensive experience in the fields they focus on. With this information, AC Industrial employs product leadership as their business strategy. Because of this reliance on expensive people, product leaders are attempting to utilize their expertise across geographical and organizational barriers by mastering collaboration and knowledge management discipline. AC Infra. AC Infrastructure Holdings Corporation, also known as the AC Infra, is an Ayala Corporation wholly owned company formed to develop and engage in critical projects in mass transit, urban mobility, and logistics services to meet the public and private sectors' expanding infrastructure demands. AC Infra helps people, products, and services move more efficiently, safely, creatively, and sustainably. The AC Infra portfolio includes government-constructed projects and firms not part of a public-private partnership. Their public-private partnership projects in the toll road, rail, and cashless payment sectors improve existing efficiencies and provide dependable service to hundreds of thousands of commuters and vehicles daily. With this, AC Infra employs operational excellence as its competitive strategy. One of their market outlooks is the need to invest in solutions to improve people and commodities movement with billions of pesos lost each day due to inadequate infrastructure. Long-term investment are critically needed to reduce company costs, attract new investment, and boost productivity outside of urban regions, and eventually allow the Philippines to improve its global and ASEAN regional competitiveness. AC Health. AC Health employs customer intimacy as their competitive strategy, as their mission emphasizes making high-quality healthcare more accessible and affordable to everyone. Through generic drugstores, AC Hub provides access to inexpensive, high-quality generic pharmaceuticals while also bringing quality primary care closer to communities through family doc clinics. They are establishing a retail health network through Generica and Family Doc to provide last-mile access to more people. iPeople. iPeople Incorporated is a company that specializes in information technology education, consulting, and system installation and maintenance. It operates in two segments, education and other segments. Malayan Education System, Malayan Colleges Laguna, Mapwa Information Technology Center, Malayan High School of Science, and Malayan Colleges Mindanao are the education segments that generate the most money. Other services include the sale of computer equipment, consultation, development, installation, and maintenance of information technology. iPeople establishes product leadership as a competitive strategy since they continually endeavor to deliver cutting-edge products and services. iPeople pushes themselves in three ways. First and foremost, they are innovative. Being creative more than anything else entails identifying and accepting ideas that come from outside the firm. Second, they immediately market their concepts. To accomplish so, they must speed up all their business and managerial procedures. Third, and most importantly, product leaders of the company never stop looking for new ways to tackle the challenges that their most recent product or services has just solved. If someone is going to make the technology outdated, they would rather do it on their own. Lastly, AC Ventures. Ayala's multiple strategic investments are brought together via AC Ventures. It aspires to be an enabler by investing in complementary businesses to Ayala's existing business divisions, as well as a trailblazer by investing in new industries, emerging trends, and innovative firms. Ayala plans to embrace innovative technology and business models through AC Ventures as it seeks to expand its current operations and explore new business verticals. With this information, AC Ventures employ product leadership as a competitive strategy.
For the fourth question, identify one corporate social responsibility program of Ayala Corporation and discuss whether it is a good program or not. Provide also suggestions on how to improve such program and the reason behind your suggestion. While Ayala Corporation has been firming its business for more than 180 years, the well-being of both society and environment remains one of their top priorities, on par with profit. One of the largest conglomerates in the Philippines, the company has its social commitment arm called the Ayala Foundations that have established programs focusing on education, sustainable livelihood, and love of country. The Ayala Foundation visualizes communities where people are resourceful, productive, and self-sustaining. One of the good corporate social responsibility programs under its sustainable livelihood component is the Iraya Mangyan Project. This project is committed to supporting the living of Iraya Mangyan, the indigenous people of Oriental Mindoro, by providing livelihood programs through their tradition of nito weaving. This entrenched tradition has been the main source of income of the Iraya Mangyans as they weave using a certain vine called nito that can be seen in the forest that is used to make baskets and handicrafts. The program includes training in weaving and sewing, electrical skills, masonry, and agriculture. Weaving and sewing is encouraged not just for women but also for men. It helps the community in reviving their tradition of weaving, particularly in the creation of intricately and meticulously hand-woven nito products. Training enhanced their weaving expertise by using sewing machines, which extended their opportunities from basketry to venturing into dresses, bags, and accessories. The woven items made by the Iraya Mangyan artisans are featured in Ayala malls and promoted online, reaching a wider market. In 2020, the community earned 577,000 from online sales of mobile products. Rayamangyan people were also given opportunities to learn housing management where they master electrical and masonry skills. They were also taught how to farm and garden for the community's living support. The Rayamangyan project indeed allowed the community to be resourceful, productive, and self-sustaining. As a suggestion, in order to expand this project, it would be great if the foundation would also consider other indigenous groups in the Philippines to be given more opportunities to enhance their skill set and as well as create a means to showcase the indigenous people's artistic capabilities. Indigenous visual arts provide a way of cultural expression and are a vehicle for the conservation and communication of Philippine culture. Hence, allowing other indigenous craft to be well known would preserve the Filipino tradition and culture while improving the lives of the indigenous people. Now, after going over the annual report of the Ayala Corporation, is the document purely a financial accounting document or not? Why or why not? The annual report provided by Ayala Corporation is not purely a financial accounting document. It is actually an integrated report which provides a comprehensive views of the values, operations, performances of Ayala Corporation. It contained different interactive chapters like the sections about the company, the leaders, the value creation maneuvers, business review, company governance, and an annex section where the financial and non-financial reporting is expansively discussed. It is not the annual report pursuant to the Securities Regulation Code and Corporation Code of the Philippines, which pertains to a purely financial reporting document. Rather, it is an annual report in accordance with International Integrated Reporting Framework, which enables companies to deepen the understanding of their own business activities. It is a unified and interconnected document, a company-wide report made through the collaboration among the different departments and business units across Ayala. It is completed to testify the long-term commitment of Ayala to sustainability and account a more thorough and comprehensive disclosure on both financial and non-financial performance indicators, which can aid shareholders understand the company's various businesses and how these create and preserve the company's overall value. Thank you for watching.